Hey there, Vicky. How's it going? My name is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who they can trust. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in a lot of those business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you like what you heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Just shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the homepage. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your homepage is sitting at about 623 words at the moment, and I went ahead and did the same thing, did a checkup on your top competitor in Virginia Beach. Let's take a look at their words, and they're sitting at 2,500, a little over 2,500 words on their homepage at the moment. This is beatable. This is beatable, by the way, so you guys are able to beat them in this aspect. So to give you more details on what I mean in terms of content, so let's see. All right, so everything that you see highlighted, this typically usually is too, including the photos. This is what Google looks at when it scans your website. So you want to make sure that everything, including the photos, have keywords embedded into the files and everything. So this one is not correctly labeled for a keyword, and the type of things you want to put in these keywords for these pictures and things are basically keywords that tell Google what you do, like your services and stuff like that. So you want to make sure these pictures are also labeled correctly. And in this content, you want to have what are known keywords. Keywords are special words that people search up each month to help resolve their issues and concerns. And you guys miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords on your website. And just to give you like an idea of what I mean, this over here is Ahrefs. This is essentially a tool that gives me behind the scenes details that Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site. And I ran a quick scan of you and your competitor for a couple of things on this site, and one of the things is to look at keywords. And you guys at the moment are ranking for 367 keywords at the moment. And let's actually take a look at what some of those keywords are. All right. Okay, so here are some of your keywords that you are ranking for at the moment. And it's not the most optimized for Google or people who are trying to find you, because you don't want people to just know you because of your business name, right? Because not everybody knows your business name, so you want to make sure you have keywords that are searched by general people for that specific area. And I will give you an example of what I mean. So let's go ahead and take a look at your top competitor. And let's see, Hampton is looking at 934 keywords. And just to clarify and just to reiterate that everything that I'm showing you, you are able to, beat your competitors with, right? So let's take a look at some of their keywords. Okay, so here are some of their keywords that they're taking in. Animal hospice, their name. These are a lot of national words that they're ranking for. Okay, so these are some of the keywords that they're ranking for as well. They probably have a blog going on. But anyway, so these are some of the keywords that they're searching for as well. And I'm actually going to show you an example of a keyword, that can be that people search up, right? And as you can see, veterinary hospice, Virginia Beach, this is an example, and I'm just going to go over this entire page with you. So first thing we're going to go over is the second thing important to Google, and these are citations. And you're probably wondering, well, what's a citation and why does this matter, right? And that's actually a great question. You see this map pack right here? This is AKA the Google Maps section. This is where your business's name, address, and phone number are listed. This essentially gives Google this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. And now you might be wondering, well, how do I rank in this? And you guys are actually doing pretty good. You're like ranking second right now, which is amazing. So good job with that, because you want to be in the top 3, because this is where people click. People go to those, so that's where people want to be. So in order to get there, which you're probably somewhat aware of, you want to put your business's name, address, and phone number on hundreds of directories. So directories like BBB, Yelp, CityStar, Yext, even Facebook. The goal is you want to have more than your competitor to gain more trust in them from Google, and this pushes you above them in the map pack. And now you're probably wondering, well, how in the world do I do that? Also, this is a picture just to illustrate kind of what I mean by your citation. So you want to have your name, address, phone number across all these. So the goal, how to do that is pretty simple. There's actually sites that actually tell us exactly what directories your competition is listed on, and we go down our list and match those directories. But we don't want to just stop there, right? We don't want to just match them. We want to dominate them online. So whatever your competitor has in citations, we want to get what they got, then add 50 to 100 more, so it takes them a long time to catch up, right? All right. So the other thing I like to go over is this is an ad. I can tell you like a little bit about what ads are. So ads are somewhat, they can help, but they can also be a money pit. They can also be a money pit if your foundation, like your website, isn't really dialed in like it's supposed to. So you want to be careful about not burn your money with Google Ads until you know for sure your site will be able to convert. But back to this third section right here. It kind of starts up here, but third section right here is basically backlinks or link juice, and this is the third pillar that will really help you to dominate on Google. And when we searched up to this special little keyword up here, you guys are actually placing in second, which is also impressive, by the way. This is amazing. This is where you want to be. You want to be in the top 3 results, because again, that's where people click, that's where people go to. They don't scroll to the bottom of the page. So you want to be there, and in order to get there, you need to get authority, right? So how you get authority, it comes back down to backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. It's kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. The more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So for example, if you have a local blog linking back to you, about dog care, then that's awesome. But you don't want to be getting a backlink from, like Pizza Hut, right? You guys don't sell pepperoni the last time I checked. So going back over to Ahrefs, which is a tool that gives us insight on your backlinks. You guys are sitting at 86 at the moment. And then let's go to your competitor. And these guys are sitting at 348 at the moment, right? And how we actually go about getting these backlinks are a little similar to citations. So we use Ahrefs is a tool, that we can use to see exactly what backlinks your competitors has, and we go after those same links for your business, right? So once again, in closing, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number 1 across Google. So I bet you're wondering, well, what now? You can either go with this information I provided today, and you guys can do this on your own. I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. And regardless of what you guys decide to do, I would love to hear your feedback on what you thought of the video.